Hej, siemano wam wszystkim ludzie, z tej strony Arturo, witam was na swoim kanale i kontynuujemy The Book on Unwritten Tales. Moi drodzy, w poprzednim odcinku byliśmy w Lorum Ipsum, czyli na pustyni i tak naprawdę, udało nam się wejść do środka, udało nam się zdobyć magiczne lustro, odbiornik i lustro Ivo. Mamy też przesuszone nasiona, ale tak naprawdę, nie jestem w stanie tam dostać się do tej księgi, którą musimy zdobyć. Musimy wykombinować jakiś inny sposób. Przed chwileczką byłem też w pokoju Ivo, myślałem, że będę mógł porozmawiać z jej matką, ale jednak nie. Więc na chwilę obecną jestem w kropce, ponieważ nie mam zielonego pojęcia, co robić dalej. Ale plan jest taki, i tak wybierzemy ponownie sobie naszą mapkę. I nie wiem, może w pierwszej kolejności przelecimy się na Tugator.
Cast off.
I postaram się tutaj dokładnie rozejrzeć. No bo dziewczynce daliśmy prezent, tak? Daliśmy jej perfumy. Ale tak naprawdę wydaje mi się, że albo za mało prezentów jej daliśmy, albo nie jest wystarczająco zadowolona z tego, który dostała.
Hello. I'm the Hatter. The Mad Hatter.
No, you're not. The Mad Hatter has a colorful neckerchief.
Oh, I forgot about that. One moment, milady. Almost.
Nie przebraliśmy się. O kurde, Teraz wyglądamy jak kapelusznik.
Hi.
Oh, Hatter! Have you got a present for...
W takim razie, jaki prezent chciałabyś dostać?
And what kind of presents would you like?
Good ones. Anyone wishing to come to my birthday party must give me a good present.
And what is a good present?
I like sweet and fluffy animals. I like things for girls. And I like fairy tales.
Czyli perfum, której daliśmy, nie był trafny. Ona woli puchate zwierzątka. Co prawda, może pobawić się ze zwierzakiem, ale zwierzak jest przebrany za królika. Dobra, poczekajcie, bo tam była jeszcze jakaś opcja dialogowa o telegrafie.
Hi.
Oh, Hatter!
Mam tu dla ciebie mówiący telegraf.
I've got a great gadget for you. A magical communicator.
A what?
If you pull the string tight and someone speaks into the tin at one end, you can hear what he says at the other end.
That's completely lame. If you want something, then you could just scream loudly for it.
But it's not lame.
It is, and totally impractical, with all those cables and all. Huh. Now it'll work without the stupid cable.
Even better.
Say what? That isn't a present! I want a real present! Something that I can hold!
Czyli głuchy telefon został zastąpiony prawdziwym telefonem, tak? Albo jakimś komunikatorem. Ja za chwilę wrócę. Mamy odmieniony telefon.
If these things could transmit voices over large distances without the string, the possible uses would be tremendous. You could contact people you didn't know and pretend to be someone else. Or you could call them up during mealtime in order to sell them something.
No i świetnie. Ale potrzebujemy jeszcze jakiegoś zwierzaka. Dobra, tutaj mamy jakieś figurki, ale nie są to włochate zwierzaki. Spróbuję jeszcze raz porozmawiać z panią Van Buren. O, wejdź do pałacu.
The lady wants Ivo and she won't leave until she has her. The fewer times I address...
No w sumie, bo ja chyba mogę wejść do środka, nie? No tak, bezproblemowo. A może to małpkę byśmy dali dziewczynce? Ona jest włochata.
The ape has got nothing to match the Van Buren's magic. But he could easily take me out if I try to steal the compass.
Aha. Porozmawiaj z czerwonym piratem.
Hello?
Aye. Have they gone?
Wciąż mamy umowę.
Our deal stand?
Aye. You chase those 2 horrors off my island, and I'll lend you the spirit compass.
That's what I wanted to hear.
No bo kompas leży tutaj, tak?
I've got a...
See you.
See you later!
A, mamy jeszcze papugę. I wzięliśmy nasiona. Więc być może faktycznie będę mógł nakarmić tą papugę nasionami. No nie mogę. Użyj telefonu z puszek na rzeźbie? O!
Give Nate the compass, bird brain.
Did you say that?
Huh? I'm over here.
Be careful what you say, William.
What? William's dead. I'm talking to you. What? I've had enough of you and this whole charade. Give Nate what he needs and let me go.
You ungrateful tit! I told you you're only to speak when I ask you something.
What? No one listens to you, fatty. What?
Fatty? What? I won't be insulted by a feathered mongrel. One more word.
And what, bird brain?
Oh, just you wait. No, come back. Come back. Who's gonna talk to me now?
Papuga zwiała. A my telefon wzięliśmy z powrotem, tak? Dobra, może nam się jeszcze do czegoś przydać.
The spirit compass. It can show the Archmage the way out of the spirit world. I only have to get rid of the Van Burens, then...
A, wiecie, bo myślałem, że gdy pozbyłem się papugi, to będę mógł teraz to wziąć i ona mu nie powie, że my to ukradliśmy. Wciąż mam umowę, myślałem, że będzie jakaś opcja dialogowa dotycząca papugi. Ale jednak nie. Ta papuga ogólnie gdzieś wyleciała na zewnątrz. A, tu jest.
I think the parrot is happy not having to play the one-man entertainer in the madhouse anymore.
Ale może być zabawką dla dziewczynki. Poczekajcie, spróbuję teraz użyć na niej nasion. No i mogę.
Hey, you up there. Are you hungry? Gotcha!
Jest kolorowa? Jest. Jest puchata? Jest. Czy dziewczynka będzie zadowolona? No mam nadzieję.
Look, I've got a pretty bird.
Oh, that really is pretty. Pretty? Squawk?
And he talks.
Ooh! Oh, that's such a lovely present. Please, Mr. Bird, do take a seat. And you may sit down over there, Mr. Hatter. Quickly!
But of course, milady. And isn't your mother going to be joining us?
Uh-huh. Mommy, it's tea time! The Hatter and the Rabbit are here!
For what? It's lovely that you found someone to play with, but Mummy has to work.
You promised me the biggest and bestest present ever as soon as the Hatter and the Rabbit arrived!
But darling, those aren't...
I want my present now! Where is it?
But darling, we already talked about this. You mustn't get so overexcited and stop pointing that thing at me.
I want my present!
Of course. It's, in sea stone. You can choose something from the shop. I can't do anything here by the look of it.
No i świetnie, mamy kolejne zadanie wykonane. Pozbyliśmy się dziewczynki, pozbyliśmy się jej matki, więc mam nadzieję, że dzięki temu uda nam się zdobyć kompas. Przy okazji mogę wziąć jednego cukierka.
Mmm. Delicious. It's impossible to keep your hands off this kind of thing.
Ej, nie jedz tyle. Zgrubniesz. Cukierasy trafiły do mojego ekwipunku. Garść słodyczy. Jestem ciekaw, czy hipokryf będzie zadowolony, kiedy go tym nakarmimy. No bo on teoretycznie jest głodny. Nie wiem, czy lubi słodycze.
Good news.
Have they gone?
Certainly. It was hard work, but worth it for a magic compass.
What magic compass?
The spirit compass you promised me.
I don't remember that. Do you, Pierre? Nah, Pierre doesn't either.
You said you'd lend me the spirit compass if I got rid of the Van Burens.
So what? Did you hear me say pirate's word of honor?
You didn't say pirate's word of honor.
Therefore, according to pirate law, no contract was entered into. You should have known that, Nate.
But I need the compass.
And I'm not going to hand it over that easily. You should have known that too. Out with him and bolt the door.
Co za oszust wstrętny, no?
You're gonna regret this. What did you say, Pierre? Fat loony? I wouldn't dare say.
A ja gościowi zaufałem. Kurde, no, wiedziałem, że czerwony pirat to jest oszust.
Quite fierce, grim look. That thug bolted the gate after he threw me.
Czyli musiałbym się jeszcze w jakiś sposób pozbyć teraz małpy. To będzie chyba gorsze niż myślałem. No bo stąd wzięliśmy lustro, tak? Spójrz na szczęśliwe dzieci. Ja mam 2 lustra w ekwipunku. Mam lustro Ivo.
Oh, right.
Hey, I was watching that!
It won't take long. Anyway, you owe me a favor for getting rid of the Van Burens.
All right then, but hurry up!
Okej. Ja to lustro przykryłem... Nie wiem, co tu się wydarzyło w tym momencie, ale... Plan jest taki, bo... Pozbyliśmy się tamtego lustra, mamy magiczne lustro odbiornik, więc może faktycznie ja muszę udać się teraz tutaj do...
Cast off.
Do elfiej krainy i dzięki temu będę... Znaczy wyrocznia będzie mogła porozmawiać z matką Ivo.
If this doesn't work, then I'm a goner. Don't hurt me. You have to see this.
You! You did this to my baby!
I didn't. And you should have a look at this. Your grandchild.
Stop making such a racket. Nora, keep those kids of yours in check.
Well...
You want to see into the future and find out what you've done to her? I'll show you.
Why don't you ask Granny whether she'll tell you a story?
Don't call me Granny.
A story, a story!
Do you really want to keep her imprisoned here so that she hates you for the rest of her life?
Granny tells the best stories!
All right then. What story do you want to hear?
No. I see I was wrong.
I made a decision for Ivo once because I thought it was the best for her. It broke my heart, and it was wrong. Only one person should make decisions on Ivo's life. Ivo. I'll wait outside.
Oh, what's happened? You stunned me!
Not quite so fast, darling.
How much time has passed?
A little. The human is still here. He's waiting outside.
Czy Nate jeszcze tu jest?
Is Nate still here?
He convinced me to wake you up. Ivo, I didn't want this. One can be full of good intentions and still do the wrong thing.
And apologies will not make what's done undone.
No, they don't. But one can only try to do the right thing and hope to be forgiven. Ivo.
Żegnaj, matko. Do zobaczenia.
See you later, mother.
Nie bądźmy tacy surowi jak ona. Wybaczmy jej błędy.
What's taking so long?
I fetched this.
Are you okay?
Yes, fine. Dad says I have you to thank for this?
I didn't want to just leave you lying there. And while I was at it, I discovered lorem ipsum.
Then you'll help me transform Alistair back?
What do you mean, help you? The critter and me did all the work while you were asleep.
Oh, you. Oh.
We'll bring Alistair back. That's all. It changes nothing, all right?
I don't want anything else. Now let's get out of here. Get some distance between me and my mother.
You heard, critter. Cast off!
Ale zobaczcie, ten jej brzuszek jest coraz większy. Im dalej rozgrywki, ten brzusio bardziej rośnie. Leć do elfiej krainy, kamień morski. Leć na Tugator. Północ krainy. No nie, no udamy się chyba do lorem ipsum, nie?
Cast off!
Wydaje mi się, że skoro mamy Ivo i możemy kierować teraz 3 postaciami, to uda się w jakiś sposób poruszyć tamtą kulę. Przy okazji możemy spróbować nakarmić hipogryfa.
Would you like some of these sweets? Whoa, Betty! Someone's got one hell of a sweet tooth. I haven't got any more.
No i świetnie.
There's a whole heap of these treats on Tugador. You should check them out when we get back there. Ivo?
Yes?
Możesz przejąć dowodzenie, do zobaczenia.
See you later.
Okay.
Ale zobaczcie, nasiona w ogóle nie zniknęły z mojego ekwipunku, mimo tego, że nakarmiliśmy papugę.
Impressive. Did you excavate all this?
We had some help.
Who?
He's waiting in the pyramid, the entrance of which me and Critter opened all on our own. May I introduce you to, the mummy?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Mortimer?
Oh, I am not going to talk to you.
You know each other?
We know each other.
I don't know what it's doing here, but for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to ignore it.
You really do know each other.
What's wrong with her?
Jeżeli pamiętacie, dlaczego Ivo tak zareagowała na mumię, napiszcie mi w komentarzu, co wydarzyło się w pierwszej części, bo ja już nie pamiętam. Co takiego tam było, że Ivo z mumią tak się nie lubią? Dobra, ale wypadałoby chyba rozświetlić to pomieszczenie, jeżeli cokolwiek mamy zrobić.
Right.
Chociaż z drugiej strony przełączę się na Ivo i... aha, widzę, że ten kamień nie jest interaktywny. Dobra, niech zwierzak sobie biega po tym kołowrotku i niech nastanie światłość.
Hard shells, big pincers, dung beetles. Ugh, a lot of them.
Czyli Ivo też nie jest w stanie tutaj wejść.
At a time when most other humans, of course we elves were already living in multi-story houses, had 60-strong orchestras and comprehensive, but for humans?
Porozmawiaj z Ivo. Spójrz na kamień. O. Zamknęliśmy zwierzaka. Mam nadzieję, że nie będzie mi na chwilę obecną potrzebny.
The ball must weigh tons. Isn't there another way into the burial chamber?
Burial chamber?
I've somehow got to move it.
Tylko, że my próbowaliśmy tutaj wszystkich elementów, które mam w ekwipunku, na tym użyć i nic się nie wydarzyło. Wiem tylko tyle, że mogę tutaj położyć deskę.
The plank isn't long enough, and I don't want to put it...
I nic więcej.
Ivo?
Yeah?
See you.
Okay.
W dalszym ciągu nie mam zielonego pojęcia, jak mam to ruszyć. Jedyne, co mogę teraz zrobić, to włączyć mapkę i przenieść się na przykład na Tugator.
Cast off. It's not safe for you on the island. Van Buren could return.
In that case, it won't be safe for you either.
Yes, but it's not just about yourself now.
Oh well, okay. Call if you need me.
I will.
Jak się ładnie troszczymy o nią. Tak, tu jest małpa.
No, I'm gonna be...
Ja więcej słodyczy zabrać nie mogę. Chyba że te przesuszone nasiona jeszcze mogę dać hipogryfowi.
There's about 200 weights of these unhealthy treats waiting for you. Yes, go, but make sure you don't eat...
Patrzcie, gościu teraz tam poleciał.
What have you done, little fella?
O!
The whole lot? How is that even... I mean, it's gotta have gone somewhere.
Ale klocek wielki. O kurde. Spójrz na ogromną stertę łajna.
That's the biggest, most formidable, and most glittery heap of dung I've ever seen.
Co ciekawe, ja mogę ją zabrać.
You want me to...
Wziąłem 2 garści gówna. Okej. Ale zobaczcie, naprawdę, większa część słodyczy zniknęła.
Not only is she blessed with an appetite, she's also...
A może ja tej kupy będę mógł użyć na kuli?
A good captain always has...
Tylko macie pytanie.
Cast off.
Czy to gówno jest śliskie? Bo jeżeli nie, to tak czy inaczej mi to w niczym nie pomoże. Ale spróbować nie zaszkodzi. Nie no, mogę to na tym użyć.
At least I don't have to carry it around with me anymore. The dung beetles can smell the dung. They're very excited. They're running back and forth on the walls of the hole. They're looking for a way to get to the ball.
Znaczy, no chciałem powiedzieć, mam nadzieję, że przez to, że jest różowe, to pachnie słodyczami, ale chyba jednak nie.
Run, my little workers! Go forth and get yourselves the mother of all dung balls! However, not very clever.
Aha, świetnie. Pozbyliśmy się skarabeuszów i przy okazji zrobiliśmy sobie tutaj przejście. No dobra. Czyli teraz, kiedy oświetlę sobie to pomieszczenie, to będę mógł na przykład Iwo tam wejść.
Right.
Zwierzak do szczelinki. On cały czas chodzi w tych króliczych uszach. W sumie do twarzy mu, nie? Tak, Nate ma tutaj cały czas włożoną rękę, a my możemy teraz wejść do pomieszczenia. No i bingo. Coś tu leży. Znaczy myślałem, że coś tutaj leży. Spójrz na planszę.
A big stone board filled with loads of small stone boards. No idea what this is for.
Ale zobaczcie, my też chodzimy po takiej płycie, która jest podzielona na różne kwadraty. Myślałem, że będę musiał po nich chodzić w odpowiedniej kolejności. Przesunąłem jakąś dźwignię, ale nic się nie wydarzyło.
There are bones lying on the floor behind the bars. I'd say they were of medium-sized snakes.
Kości zabrać nie mogę. Mamy pokrętło.
If I'm not mistaken, one can operate heavy machinery with such things.
I pokrętło sobie wzięliśmy. Spójrz na kamienne wrota. Aha, bo coś się przesuwa jednak, nie? Tutaj. Chodźmy Nate'em zweryfikować, co to jest. Może kolejna jakaś dźwignia, która coś otworzy.
Let me guess. The Pharaoh's burial chamber is behind this door.
Yes, it is.
How do you open it?
You have to...
I guess you need to turn this disc to open the door. One of the stone pins is out, just the second one to go.
Czyli tak, ja to puszczę Iwo. Albo wiecie co? Po drugiej stronie tego pomieszczenia tam chyba było coś w ścianie, gdzie ja takie pokrętło będę mógł włożyć.
Right.
Przełączmy się na zwierzaka. O właśnie, w tym miejscu, nie? Przełączmy się na zwierzaka, wyjdźmy na zewnątrz. Iwo przekażemy mu koło i spróbujemy je tutaj wsunąć. Może to o to chodzi. Może te drzwi się otworzą. Daj zwierzakowi... No właśnie. Daj zwierzakowi pokrętło.
Here, take this.
No bo tylko zwierzak pod tą szczeliną się przyciśnie. Tak, dokładnie, mogę to tu użyć. Teraz Nate'em mogę wejść do środka na przykład. No i Iwo w sumie też. A czy ja będę mógł wyjąć to koło? Już nie mogę.
Is this another sarcophagus or something?
No, that is a tool chest.
Quite a lot of work just for storing some tools, don't you think?
Lorem Ipsum was built with knowledge and these tools. We revere...
Do you know how to open the chest?
You have to set the right code. It is yellow, red, red, blue, green.
You remember it?
Why wouldn't I?
Various hammers, a compass, a plumb line. Not very impressive. What's this?
That's just a standard time manipulator. You'd be better off taking the plumb line.
Time manipulator?
It stops time for a few seconds in a limited area. Very handy if you need to carry out work on fast-moving parts. But the plumb line will allow you to build things perfectly perpendicular to the ground. That's like magic.
I think I'll stick with the time manipulator thingy.
Okej, mam jakiś manipulator czasu, świetnie. Ale tutaj też był kompas. Dlaczego ja nie mogę go wyjąć i podmienić na przykład z kompasem pirata?
Conspicuous looking holes in the wall.
Dobra, z tego co pamiętam, to chyba tu jest pułapka.
There's some kind of lever back there. Nice.
No właśnie, chciałbym użyć na tym manipulatoru czasu.
That could work. I wonder whether I could just pluck the darn prickly things out of the air.
Oh Only if you're not too bothered about the poison.
Perhaps I can snake my way through. I could go here, then there.
Jak w Matrixie.
You'd have to be a contortionist to get through the balls without touching one.
Ale zwierzak w sumie by się tam prześlizgnął.
Too quick.
They are
Spike. I'm too big and not supple. Nothing.
No właśnie, jak to zrobić, żeby zatrzymać te kulki i... Daj zwierzakowi manipulator czasu.
Here. But be careful.
Dobra, coś zrobiłem. Nie wiem co. Aha, spójrz na kamienne wrota. Dobra, plan jest taki. Iwo, zejdziemy w dół, przesuniemy tą dźwignię, która jest tutaj. I mam nadzieję, że wtedy te drzwi się tutaj całkowicie otworzą.
That's it.
Wejdź do grobowca.
Wow.
The burial chamber of Pharaoh Tut-Tut.
Yes, that's him. Did you ever see such an ugly fellow?
So that's probably the Book of the Dead.
Looks like it. Let's grab it and get out of here.
No.
Oh, sure, I am. Just wanted a peek.
I say, this is impressive. I don't remember us having anything like this. You built me, oh venerable Tut-Tut.
Czcigodny Tutucie?
Venerable Tut-Tut?
Yes?
You are Pharaoh Tut-Tut?
It would appear so. Hey, you! I say, help me get off this camel. King Tut is back!
Hooray!
In any case, I guess it's okay if we take the Book of the Dead now.
Where did you get that idea, mortal? I didn't get to be God King of the Desert by giving my things away.
That much is clear.
Dobra, ale my mamy manipulator czasu. Może ja będę mógł w stanie w jakiś sposób go tutaj wykorzystać? Albo i nie.
It appears that the figures want to clarify something. Something to do with the marbles on the board.
O, jakieś kulki, tak?
It appears... Pharaoh Tut-Tut, the legendary ruler of Lorem Ipsum. I'd say he's well past his sell-by date. I will not talk. I'd throttle him after just a few sentences, and the statue wouldn't...
No dobra, czyli jedynie mogę porozmawiać Nate'em z nim. Tu jest jakiś tunel jeszcze.
Just look at him. Just sitting there like... Hi.
Greetings, my subject.
Czy nie nazwałeś faraona Tuktuka szalonym?
I'm quite sure you said something about the crazy pharaoh Tut-Tut when we were outside the pyramid.
I'm sure I'd remember that.
When we were coming in, you called yourself ugly. And I would never doubt the word of the pharaoh. You are crazy and ugly.
Where am I?
Mi się wydaje, że ta mumia po prostu tylko udaje taką głupią. Imponujący posąg.
I'd never have thought there were golems back in your day.
Of course there were. I invented them. How could we possibly have erected the pyramids without giant living stone statues? With ropes, sledges, and a lot of muscle power?
Whenever I hear a golem story, it always ends in catastrophe.
Oh, shush. If you deploy them wisely and in moderation, then nothing bad will happen. Our flowering lorem ipsum out there is living...
Potrzebuję tej książki, a ty jesteś mi coś winny.
The Book of the Dead. You've got it, I need it.
What exactly you trying to tell me?
Don't you think you owe me something?
Owe you something?
You'd never have got in here without me. I opened the pyramid. I opened the gate to the burial chamber with my friends. I even carried you around on my back half the time.
Do we know each other?
Farewell, son.
What? Who?
The murals seem to have something to do with this board with the marbles. Perhaps a kind of ritual.
Aha, bo to jest jakaś plansza z kulkami.
A board with 5, 9, 16 marbles that form a kind of... No idea what that is. Hi!
Greet!
Co to za plansza ta z kulkami?
What are these balls on the board all about?
This is the Nim game. My favorite. I'm unbeatable.
Really? How do you play?
Well, one has to... Yes, exactly. Each of us takes turns to remove any number of marbles from the board, but only marbles from one plane of the pyramid. And whoever takes the last marble loses. Do you want to play?
Dobrze.
Right then. I'll...
Czyli zabieramy kulki, tak? Dobra, ja wezmę sobie pierwszą. Gościu wziął drugą, no to ja wezmę trzecią. Aha. No to wezmę czwartą. Czekajcie, gdybym ja wziął dwie, on weźmie jedną, bądź dwie. Gdybym ja wziął teraz dwie i on by wziął dwie, ja wezmę sobie jedną i on weźmie jedną ostatnią. A, dobra, to proste, to wygrałem. Ale mnie skubany wziął. Kurde.
Well,
but only because you were lucky.
That's not luck. That is... You want to play again?
Tak, to można 3 kulki też brać, dobra.
Right.
Czy ja mogę wziąć dwie? On weźmie... Gdyby... Aha, dobra, poczekajcie, ja wezmę jedną. To on weźmie tą. Ja wtedy wezmę jedną i... O, dobra. Ja pierdylę, znowu to samo.
Well, I've won.
But only because you were lucky.
That's not luck. That is strategy. Superior in... You want to play...
Tak, chcę zagrać jeszcze raz.
Right then.
Jak to się mówi, do 3 razy sztuka. A gdybym ja sobie wziął na przykład te dwie.
Well, I've won. but only... That's... You want to play again?
W to się nie da wygrać. Tak, a ty, Iwo, może rozejrzysz się tu w międzyczasie.
Sure.
Good idea.
All right then.
Dobra, niech oni sobie grają. A, bo tu mamy jakieś zasady, tak?
Players of the Nim game. Take turns to remove as many marbles from the board as they... Whoever takes the last marble...
A wiecie co? Ja mam pewien plan. Dobra, ostatni raz zagram.
Well, but don't... That's... You want... Not...
Bo ja mam tutaj... Znaczy, teoretycznie powinienem mieć duta, ale duto przekazałem zwierzakowi, nie? Weźmiemy sobie młotek i przekażemy Iwo.
Here.
Thank you.
Wezmę zwierzaka. Nie, no... Gdzie jest to duto, które ja miałem? Ja miałem gdzieś duto, ale nie mam kompletnie zielonego pojęcia, gdzie ono jest. Dobra. Bo wiecie co, myślałem, że będę mógł tutaj zmienić zasady gry, ale... Ja gdzieś to duto wyciągnąłem, gdzieś je położyłem i kompletnie nie wiem gdzie. Więc, no, chyba będę musiał jednak wygrać.
The Pharaoh's quite good at this game. I think I could beat him, though. But it would be easier if I cheated. Hi.
Greetings, my subject.
About this game.
Yes. Shall we have a round?
Not now. Perhaps later.
Very well.
Kamienna płyta z napisami. Dobra, wiecie co, ja się cofnę i zobaczę, może gdzieś to duto tutaj leży. A, tu jest, no tak, no przecież my je tutaj podkładaliśmy, ja pierdylę.
Why not?
No powiem wam tak, no za nic w świecie nie mogę wygrać tej gierki z nim w te kulki. Dlatego plan jest taki. Postaram się faktycznie przekazać to duto Iwo.
Take this.
Thank you.
Ona ma młotek i ma duto, może faktycznie uda się zmienić zasady gry. No kurde, no nie jestem w stanie tego wygrać.
Hi.
Greet.
About...
Yeah.
Sure.
Good idea.
All right.
Dobra, oni grają. Ej, no nie wychodź stamtąd.
No.
No.
Aha.
Impressive. Looks like many engineering secrets disappeared with Laura. Even today, only a few could...
Może ja bym jeszcze musiał zwierzakiem w jakiś sposób odwrócić uwagę tej rzeźby. Albo zatrzymać czas. Dobra, poczekajcie, plan jest taki. Weźmy to i przekażmy Iwo. No, zwierzak! Daj Iwo manipulator czasu.
Thank you.
Aha.
The statue is distracted. Sorted.
Czyli coś tam zrobiliśmy, tak?
It appears that the figures want to clarify something.
No dobra. Może teraz, gdy kto weźmie ostatnią kulkę, ten wygrywa.
Ha! One again?
Are you sure?
Of course. You took the last marble.
But I thought that made me the winner.
No, it's very clear. Whoever takes the last marble, well...
Win.
But that would mean I have lost?
Yep, that's exactly what it would mean.
But I never lose.
It certainly would be better that way. What would your people say if the godlike pharaoh were to lose against a mere mortal?
They must never find out.
You could bribe me with something.
Yes, or I could have you squashed by my golem.
A bribe? Excellent idea.
Aha! Of course. I just came up with that. What would you like?
The Book of the Dead?
It's yours. In exchange, you won't tell anyone that I watched the temple virgins when they were changing.
Agreed.
No i świetnie. Przyznam wam się szczerze, że chyba w normalny sposób bym tego nie wygrał, bez oszustw.
The Book of the Dead. So what?
Just missing the compass.
To the Red Pipe.
No dobra, w takim razie przenieśmy się do Czerwonego Pirata.
Cast off.
Bo teoretycznie mamy ten manipulator czasu.
Quite.
Nate thought it. The boy.
Dobra. Chyba jednak Nate'a muszę ten manipulator wziąć.
Here, take this.
Thank you.
Spróbuję użyć jej na małpie. No i świetnie.
Quite fierce, grim looking. Quite. I would think again if I were you. Think about it. How did I get the key, With magic. Look what magic can do. Do you want to be stuck in a pink tutu and forced to be Chantel's playmate? Run! I'll give you 10 seconds head start.
Dobra, jeden problem mamy z głowy.
It's me again.
Don't move. How did you get past?
Maybe the invisible powers helped me.
Take that back.
Nice and easy now. I don't want any trouble, and you've still got the head. I just wanted to hang out with my old friends. Right, guys?
Okay.
I wydaje mi się, że teraz muszę tego użyć na nim i będę mógł zabrać kompas.
If I steal the compass, I'll have old Red in his menagerie at... It'd be better if he gave it to me of his own free will. I'd better not. Old Red would notice if I moved.
Ale coś tu mogę zrobić, mimo wszystko.
I'd better not. I gotta make him give me the compass, and quickly, and then get out of here. Old Red's a powder keg.
Porozmawiaj z czerwonym piratem, tak? Spójrz na tkaninę.
The Medusa head is the only thing keeping Van Buren out. No one in their right mind picks a fight with old magic like that. Neither does Van Buren. Oh, I guess. If I steal, it'd be... I gotta make him give me the... Old Red's a powder...
Tylko jak go zmusić? Mogę go zatrzymać.
Did William just move?
Huh? Dunno. Did he?
Why shouldn't he? Living friends. Friends living. Friends move, right?
I gotta make... Old Red's a pow...
He did move.
Who moved?
William. He wants to tell me something.
You mean that stone statue wants to tell... this could turn out badly for you.
Badly?
Yeah, you turned him into stone, right? Perhaps him and the others didn't really like that. And how are you going to protect yourself? They're stone already.
Oh, I won't let them out of my sight.
Don't blink. Time to have some fun.
No, no! What do you want from me?
Chcą cię zabić, uciekaj.
They want you dead. I'll try and stop them. Run! That worked better than...
Nie wiem, dlaczego wtedy nie mogłem go przesunąć.
The spirit compass. Now we've got the Book of the Dead, everything we need to bring Alistair back.
Gulasam, Erith, Barium, Eccentric.
Good. And now the spark of life.
Gdzie ja mogę użyć?
Dad says that when you break off a piece of the spark of life, nothing is lost. A new spark is created, just as...
Iskra życia.
It didn't work.
What happened?
Archmage Alistair!
Why am I a frog?
Yeah, why is he still a frog?
We've brought his spirit back into this world. Turning him human again was never part of the deal.
But...
There is a simple way to change a frog back into a human being. It just needs to be kissed by a virgin princess.
But where are we going to find one of them?
No właśnie, skoro Iwo ma brzuszek, to raczej dziewicą nie jest. A może jednak?
Oh, thank you.
But I don't understand. Why is Ivo pregnant?
The artifact.
Huh?
The artifact of divine fate can fulfill any wish, and Ivo carried it for a long time. If one spends enough time in the presence of such a powerful magical object, then the magic can linger. It keeps working, even when the object itself isn't there anymore.
But I didn't wish for a child.
I'm not saying you did.
Well, yes,
You did this to me? You wanted to start a family with me?
Yes, but I didn't know. Ivo of the Woodland Realm, will you be my wife and spend the rest of your life with me?
Yes! Yes!
Congratulations to both of you.
Soon we'll be a real family. And we didn't even have to have that sex thing to do it.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Now, tell me, what has happened?
Czego nie pamiętasz? Zostałeś zamieniony w żabę.
You were changed into a frog by the little Van Buren.
There was a golem and Monkus.
He tricked Wilbur, but you sorted out the golem in seconds, and Monkus wouldn't have been a problem for you either.
But then there was this incredible magical energy. It caught me completely by surprise.
That was the little brat. She'd got hold of Wilbur's wand, and because she's a descendant of the evil sorcerer that made the wand...
Wilbur's magic wand is the wand of... May the gods protect us.
She's transformed half of Seastone, and she's been here too. I've seen some wizardry in my life, but what this girl's been up to? Whoa, Nelly!
Where are Wilbur and Remy?
Remy nie żyje.
I'm so sorry, Archmage, but Remy is dead. He was killed by a ghost.
He's... No, I can still feel him.
He died in Wilbur's arms, in the temple in which he found Wilbur's magic wand all those years ago.
Which temple is that?
I don't know exactly. Wilbur thought it was dedicated to some evil god. He called him the Nameless One.
The Nameless One?
So that's not very good.
Some sorcerers held rituals there and built a machine.
The wand. It went from the Van Burens to Wilbur via Remy and then to the Van Buren girl. I should have examined it more closely.
Wilbur jest w mrocznym lesie, szuka księgi, w której opisano, jak zniszczyć różdżkę.
Wilbur is doing what Remy asked him. He's searching for a book which details how Van Buren's wand can be destroyed.
That wasn't Remy, and the book doesn't tell us how to destroy the wand either. The Van Buren brothers were... We have to stop Monkus and his mad scheme at all costs.
Monkus? Aren't the Van Burens the real problem? They're transforming the whole world bit by bit.
A world which will perish if Monkus gets his hands on the book from the Dark Woods. Quick, hand me my magic wand.
That's... well, now...
You haven't brought it with you, have you?
It must still be in Seastone.
We have to retrieve it immediately. Without it, I can't channel my powers. I feel weaker than ever.
I'll fire up the Mary. Let's go. Hi, Critter. We've turned the Archmage back to normal, and you won't believe it, but Ivo and me...
You tricked me! Where is the elf?
Hey, careful with that thing!
What's going on here?
Alistair? This time there'll be no way back!
Ivo!
Come on, Alistair! Or are you going to carry on hiding behind your friends?
Nate!
Ivo, you have to go, now.
No, I have to help him.
Uha, gulohahu.
Mommy, I've made it ever so pretty in there.
Don't worry, my darling. The nice Archmage hasn't got a wand, and he is weak.
Nie chcę z tobą walczyć. Chodzi o coś więcej niż my.
This is not about you and your little coup d'etat, Mrs. Van Buren. There are other powers at work here, sinister powers.
Which you, of course, will be able to prevent if we let you go, right?
You don't understand. We are talking about the end of the world.
You'd say anything to save your neck, Alistair.
Znajdziemy się w śmiertelnym niebezpieczeństwie, jeśli nie zniszczymy tej magicznej różdżki.
The wand has to be destroyed. It will lead to untold suffering.
It is the key to power. My power.
Chantal, if we don't destroy the wand, then terrible things will happen.
Don't listen to him.
But it's mine, and I'm not doing anything terrible.
That's right, my little snuggle bunny.
Odłóż tą głowę, zanim dojdzie do kolejnego wypadku.
Put that head away. It's dangerous. There is no known cure for being turned to stone.
That's why no one will dare question my bid for power. The most powerful wand in the world and a head that turns any being of flesh and blood to stone. We have both of Avantasia's most powerful weapons in our hands. No one will be able to stop us.
You're right. This has to end here.
You want to stop us?
Okej.
Shoot! We have won!
You have not won. I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
But this is all nonsense. If that's what happened, then I would be... No. What kind of a place do you think this is, Nate? Ah!
Let me go!
You can't help him now.
But we can't just leave him behind.
We have to stop Monkus. Using the temple will open a door to the Nameless One's dungeon dimension.
I couldn't give a shit about this Nameless One. I have to rescue my husband.
Ivo, he's out of our reach.
Is there no hope then?
Yes, there is. But if the wand does what it was created for, then it will mean the end of all hope. For Nate, for you, and for your child. If you want to rescue him, you have to go to Seastone.
What do I have to do?
I lied to Van Buren. I have no power anymore. It takes all my remaining strength to stay in the land of the living, but soon I will have to leave it. That is why it's up to all of you to stop Monkus. He must not be allowed to use the machine in the temple.
I will stop him.
Be careful. He is clever, powerful, and prepared to do anything. I will try to warn Wilbur in the Dark Woods. He's been conned and is playing right into the enemy's hands. I don't have much time left. Goodbye, Ivo.
But what shall I do? Oh. I will come back as quickly as I can, and we shall be reunited, my love. Right now, our hope is in Seastone and with Wilbur in the Dark Woods.
Are you sure, Wilbur?
Yes. Some villager will know where old Van Buren lived, and maybe even where we can find the book.
Shouldn't I come with you?
If your feet hurt as much as mine do, then I don't want to do that to you. I won't be gone long. Will you please look after Timmy?
Don't worry, he's sleeping. When you get back, there'll be...
I can hardly wait. Like a...
I po raz kolejny przejmujemy kontrolę nad Wilburem. Niestety Nate został zamieniony w kamień, a Alestar pomału się kończy. Moi drodzy, mam nadzieję, że już wkrótce zakończymy tą przygodę i będziemy mogli rozpocząć kolejny let's play, ale tym razem ja się z wami żegnam. Dzięki wielkie za uwagę, trzymajcie się i do usłyszenia. Hej!